T1 have gone for a draft that's looking to peak probably around the 30-minute mark. So at that point, they should have deleted all the outer towers and have an opportunity to go in the high grounds. The stun to open up, nice hook back, and of course, if you're a Mirana has to level lead, what are you? So he'll just accept his first blood, go in the way of Anna. Nice start to this game for T1.
Yeah, that's fantastic, of course, for them. So already on the scoreboard, 1-0, and the laning phase we go. Mirana actually just holding that point in the game. It's Michael. Still hasn't even leveled up. Even
I mean,
sleep right there probably doesn't.
Like, let's be real. If you're leveling leap level 1 as a Mirana, you've kind of already given over the lane. Like, you need that stun,
sure,
even if it's just for securing the creeps.
Oh, I got the
that wasn't
creep.
an. Yep, as intended, Breaky, as intended.
Uh-oh.
But they got him.
I was gonna hit there. And
my God,
Mirana, I'm
this
gonna
is
push him
painful.
back, but they're fine.
This was a really impactful laning combo, actually. The vision you get from Crystal Nova in conjunction with the slow makes it impossible for Miranda to move out of the way before she gets level 2, especially considering that Michael did not start the windlays.
So just gonna keep spamming those arrows. Another one gonna be coming up here soon as Whitemon not afraid to play aggressive against the Beastmaster, but there's another range creep going down. But it's part there.
So you're also seeing Frank has gone for wild axes. Like he can't level Call the Wild in this lane. It's just you're up against the Maiden who's going to get Frostbite level 2, right? So it is a very much hard counted lane for Infamous, which is kind of unfortunate considering they only need the Beast to do a lot in this game. At least they hit an arrow beautifully done to get a kill on Whitemon, but they're going to need a lot more.
Counter, you say?
Yeah, the cast the curse straight away, right?
Pretty much. I mean, that's certainly a fair point. Yeah, the Crystal Maiden goes back to the drafting and why I liked it as well. But especially this early on, she doesn't even have the freeze just yet. And hey, landing an arrow certainly helps from Mirana to secure that kill. So tying it up at 1 apiece at least. Got to feel pretty bad. So mid matchup, you have Pango versus Leshrac, and it is expected to be fairly even at this 2. You have the bottom matchup of Medusa. Currently looking at 12-0 up against the Undying, who's at 8-3. It's a slight advantage. 7-0.
Yeah, like this bot lane, I mean, the Medusa should get to farm, at least in the beginning. It's very hard for them to dive together, right? Double melee up against the Witch Doctor. Someone else that we might start seeing come into play more is Voodoo Restoration now, not just healing, but also damaging around you, right? A very big difference compared to the old Witch Doctor. And if your goal is to dedicate all your attention to killing Medusa, it might actually just be that Host 5 Witch Doctor that tends to be your downfalls. Someone to kind of consider whenever you dive here. But overall, an interesting approach that T1 have to this game in that Leshrac, to me, isn't really pressured on the lane. Even when Leo style gets up to level 6, if you look at the heroes, it's very hard to rotate simply because you don't have a reliable stun to lock the Lesh in.
Frank getting low. He needs to dodge his hook. It's so hard. Anna's just going to walk up, doesn't even bother going for the hook. Simply walks up and pops that rod. And also we see going to go for another kill, but yeah, bottom lane there was action too. So that action in all the lanes happening, but only ends up being the 1 kill.
Yeah, KUKU was able to sustain. Just an annoying hero to try and burst down with a level 1 Maledict, but the threat is actually going to grow. Maledict's level 2 now for the Witch Doctor, so KUKU needs to be a little bit more cautious about how he postures with these decay charges, especially when they start running out.
Definitely the pace of the game that we certainly expected. These two teams going at it, and especially the drafts to come. And I mentioned the Tombstone presence maybe not going to be the most powerful throughout this game, but hey, in the laning phase, it's still going to be very strong. And obviously a big factor as to why they're able to get those 2 kills initially at the bottom. TOPSON nearly going down the middle, but will live, has TP support, and now they're going for the turn. Pango's dead. Beautiful turn around from T1. He had 2 deaths currently on Parker here on this Medusa, but he you know, she's already starting to have a bit of a struggle. 2,600 net worth down there, about 5th place. It's still early on, but Mirana. Oh, God. Well, I guess that's what happens when TOPSON just rotates over.
I mean, the rotation's the key detail here. Not just from the mid, but from the supports before this. Like, it feels like Infamous are slow in comparison to what T1 are doing, which is why this is starting to just turn into a dumpstering. Medusa out of mana and out of life. Double kill for Whitemon, and Leo Style has TP down here basically for nothing.
Yeah, there's certainly no disappointment right there. by creating himself. But Ana, hook, yes, it is gonna land. Michael attempting the dodge. Ana being very careful with where to hit it.
Is under attack.
Sure enough, lands it and gets the kill. So that Pudge doing work. Look at TOPSON. He's gonna go into the jungle, try to steal the rest of these creeps, and he does for the most part.
Punishment coming though. Leostar in position to stun TOPSON up. The slows come out, and he cannot get him out. It's going to fall down. Zephyr charges in though. Parker brought low. Stun interruption. CM not able to assist with the ultimate anymore. Primal Roar coming out, but the Primal Beast be able to walk away successfully. The key detail though is the Medusa stays alive.
Don't look at me.
That's important. Now again, she lost a bit of that farm, but hey, they killed the Leshrac, so an eye for an eye, I suppose. But Ana trying to find a kill. He gets one onto the Witch Doctor. He takes out the creep as well, pretty much knowing that he's dead at this point. I understand the idea of having an undying. Yeah, sure, he can provide that soul red deal, but it's certainly not the same capability, even if it was level 4. But undying apparently walks into a death trap right there. The blood's not going to be activated once again. You see this the scream coming off in the background from Parker, but it has worn off, and now with the stun gaze worn off, he's in trouble. Medusa's just dead. The Dismember on top. The dude's leg picked up by Ana. Able to get the
Good God, if that had been the wrong place, wrong time, and actually opens up an opportunity to go in. Hook's going to come out into the Dismember, so Pangolier can't even initiate here. Instead, it's going to be popped and dropped, and Frank, Primal Roar, it's a leave me alone scream. But Zephyr's chasing, BKB still activated, he'll stick on top of Frank, and just as T1 were probably willing to leave the base alone, now they're going to be invigorated to go in again.
Yeah, and Leshrac now shows up. Again, TOPSON wasn't here for the very beginning, but with him showing back up, they lose the Primal Beast, but maybe Leshrac regretting this. He's got the Aegis. It's likely going to be burned. There we go. So eventually goes down, but of course resurrecting with that full life, full mana. Will not be in the world. T1 pushing back in. Buyback for the Witch Doctor. The Stun on Medusa. There's that Stone Gaze and the immediate retreat for T1. But Beastmaster is certainly a hero that is capable of that. So we're seeing him on the top lane constantly.
Flash coming.
Frank doing so.
Jump in. Zephyr in with the Pulverize. Showing the due respect across the Infliction. Will not give the Witch Doctor a chance to cast a single spell.
Strike.
But again, if you're Infamous, I think considering where the game's at right now, you're fine with that. He's almost playing like a brutal war, but no, they're not fine with this.
He needs to get out of here. Roll Thunder comes out just in time. Primal Roar to save the day. Medusa doing a lot of damage here, and TOPSON slowed in the retreat. They'll need to get out quickly. Gaze goes on cooldown. Like, all these cooldowns are longer than what T1 has. However, T1 didn't look to pounce, and now as a result, these are all coming off cooldown for Infamous. They're ready to fight here. Roll the Thunder in. Stun control looks good. The follow-up as well on the TOPSON means he cannot move, but Ana's there to save the day with the hook back. BKB comes out, and now they're going to have to stand and fight because there is no way Infamous is letting them away from here.
Yeah, as soon as those BKBs come off, though, you see the turn starting to happen. T1 beating down Medusa. She has to have it hold her ground the best she can with the mana shield up, but eventually wears out. No mana, no life means a dead Medusa when it's all said and done. You see KUKU managing to live. He's low on life, but he's got this decay stacks to steal. Oh, it's actually going to be taken by Leo Style with the Aegis, but he is going to die, and now he's going to resurrect and blink on out. So while all of that fight was taking place, Roshan getting low in the meantime.
They're not going to try to make a jump happen. Even with the TP point, it does feel like T1 has a better position here. Well, Thunder though. And that's why you don't want to make this move. They go after the CM. Look to move away. And nice tanker there. Ana tries to save the day, but too little too late. Maledict a bit overwhelming. It's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange, but of course, CM now dead for 70 seconds. So a little bit of
Outpost Force going to be taken over by T1, so talk about more of that map control. But well, Infamous, to get around this, they're gonna all smoke up and try to find that engagement. Here's the opening on Ana. Primal Roar to start the wave, but immediately the Cryptic Card comes out of response to the back of the Rolling Thunder. Causing chaos in the back alliance. You see the shield crowds constantly coming down. Marana with the buyback as she's already died early on. As Undying though, beating down with the Tombstone on top of Frank. Eventually the Tombstone is killed off though. Frank's still alive with the Blessed Activation from TOPSON. He's just running like a madman. He's got the Lotus Orbit effect as well to assist. And Beastmaster dying throughout, but that's,
he's not done.
I guess, one of the 2 deaths, but we're not done just yet, though.
He's in trouble. He can't get away from this anymore. TOPSON's going to try to stand his ground. He needs some assistance, though. No more stuns means that Parker will be able to get out. But you can see the power of LeShrac. Pudge Undying as their cause.
I like how Pudge literally picks up everything, by the way.
Mine.
So he's like, it's all mine. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, this is an initiation right after the fact. Beastmaster going to be jumped with the pulverize, but immediately responds, able to get the primal reward off. The tombstone's down, though, and Beastmaster unable to be saved when it's all said and done. And TOPSON, once again, continues to charge in the back line. Some Crystal Maiden is picked off, Leo style. He's lost that Rolling Thunder, though, but he is annoying.
Okay, I think they don't want to change in the base like we saw last time. Does sound good.
Double Pulse Nova's a maintenance.
Double eating though is pretty good. BKB, like, you're just gonna take the base. Great, let me just refresh and ignore your existence. Bye. Oh my god.
Over here, they're not ignoring existence of Crystal Maiden. They're gonna take care of all the freezing field being used, but she goes down, so does the support on the other side. Once again, a Witch Doctor. However, Beastmaster left in no man's land and picked off. He's dead for 85. Has buyback on the Beastmaster though.
Could save you from one, but there's dismembers and then there's also pulverize. So they need something else, like a refresher on maybe your beast or a stun. Initiation coming in.
Don't need this to happen.
Stall, push it away, can't get out, has to buy back straight away. Now the dive in towards the Medusa. She's holding on that stone gaze, but forced to use the BKB and is currently disarmed. Now she can't go in.
Yeah, she was struggling for the very beginning of that buyback. Whether Crystal Maiden going to be coming back in. Buybacks on both sides, especially on the Radiant, but they're just pushing into the Fountain Medusa with a Divine Rapier, though, standing your ground in the Falcon. Rampage on TOPSON, because why not? He's getting low, though. Nice Manta. It's going to be enough for the kill. The red numbers come out, but immediately LeshRac buys back and teleports right back in. It's like, all right, we had my fun. I got my Rampage. Let's actually finish the game now. Fortification, but GG's already called. So it is actually official. T1 will take game one.
T1 looking tier 1 in this game. This was well drafted and well executed. Not necessarily the easiest of drafts to execute, but